you wanna know a little fact about water? Camels suck it.
From TOF Studios in Hollywood, California, it's a Blake with DigitalBloxed with an X, I swear. Tonight, Digital welcomes developer railworks2. The host of the Today on CBS show, iiPrimeLion, featuring Sky and the Premium Comedy Band. And now, live on tape from Studio 28, here's DigitalBloxed.
Hello everybody, thank you so much, and welcome to Update. I'm your host and your locally not local boomer, DigitalBloxed. What an exciting audience we have tonight.
It's the same one from last week.
I know. Well, anyways, Kurt Jeremy's yet again back in the studio.
You forced me here by my will anyways.
Sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to tell you what's been going on for these past few days, weeks, maybe months.
But before we can do that, we have to talk about our sponsor. Blogs Content Makers is a group of people getting content makers with less of a following, a chance to show their skills. Ranging from game testers to YouTubers, ROBLOX content makers allow all sorts of talent within their community. As of recording, they even have been partnered with Discord. If you want to join our sponsor, go to www. No, that's not right.
And they paid you Nitro for this?
Shut it. Jesus. I go by the script. As I was saying, if you want to join our sponsor, using the link in the description of the video, go do that. Now enjoy our show.
Okay. So recently, the Hallway Awards happened, and we did not win anything, that's for sure.
That's because we weren't even nominated.
Well, weren't we nominated?
What do you mean, why weren't we nominated? Not only did we go on a 5-week hiatus and begin right at the start of May, but the fact is we're not as funny as all these other shows.
What other shows are you talking about, Mr. King of Comedy?
Literally every other show ever, including mine.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Anyway, following the game show community news, TOF Pride Festival happened recently, with most Pride events being cancelled in real world. It's good to know that we still care for people in the community. Now, as a bisexual person myself, I was looking forward to the event. Sadly, I didn't go there. It's a good thing that... Kirk, aren't you gonna make a joke or something?
I got nothing else that isn't the same spanned image of a fucking pan. That, and I didn't even go to the event.
What? Why?
Well, I had plans to go grilling and fishing with the boys after lockdown was lifted. It just so happened that was the only time we could do it was that weekend.
I'm ashamed of you, Mr. Admin.
What? You know what, Digital? Plan your words next very carefully before I get the K-pop stands to cancel you on Twitter. You don't want that again.
No, thank you. Yeah, we'll just move on. Anyways, the PlayStation 5 is going to be coming to stores soon, and many people are anxious to empty their pockets for a white and blue colored Wi-Fi router. We just got a price leak from Amazon that says that this new console will be worth... Actually, before I leak the price, let's have ourselves a little contestants row, like The Price is Right. I'll give you some time to place your bids. Let's start with Kirk.
$1.
Okay. Actual retail price is 499 euros, which roughly translates to $565. You got it right, Kirk.
Yeah.
If you got it right, it's still not gonna change the fact that you're still not going to afford this piece of junk.
Bull, do you assume I'm gonna buy a PS5? Everybody knows the real hype train is with the new PS1 Classic. Just look at it! When was the last time you could fit a PS1 in your own hands?
Whatever. So, ROBLOX has released a new feature, Premium Discounts. Okay, well, that's not the name of it, but it's basically that. Anyone who owns Premium is able to buy UGC hats for cheaper on the Avatar shop. And yes, they changed the name again, something that should have never had its name changed, but ROBLOX did it anyway. The hats themselves are cheaper, or even exclusive for premium users, and they're labeled premium on the catalog. Now, I will never call it the Avatar store or shop ever again, because it's either catalog or nothing. Now, with Roblox as a brand changing to what people are calling a disaster, it makes me want to go back to the 2010s when everything was a lot better and we played Minecraft more. A game that didn't force you to pay money for what you wore or what creations from other players you could play.
Now, excuse me for a second. I have to advertise again for a bit. If you actually do so happen to have Minecraft for $25 on the Minecraft store, and you're a huge fan of TOF, check out our TOF Minecraft server at TOF Studios at mcs.cx.
Yeah, thanks. I was about to say that.
No, you weren't.
And finally, the game show Off Course. Is it Off Course or
Of course.
whatever? Yeah, premiered on TOF again, which has been on hiatus for 4 years.
And look, a worthy adversary to our recording schedule. We will have a legendary fight.
Sure. The show itself has 12 people trying to wrap their heads around a puzzle, which was really easy for 11 times. Anyways, we got a great show for you tonight. We have railworks2 in the building and CEO of GCW, iiPrimeLion. We'll be right back for more of that. Don't go anywhere.
Credit Mac Daddy.
The Credit Mac Daddy is in the house, walking, talking, bringing it down. I know what you need. You need a car, one that looks good that'll take you very far. Got credit problems? Not these days. The Credit Mac Daddy gets you out of the haze. If you got a good job and $7.99, call the Credit Mac Daddy. Leave your worries behind. Georgia Car Credit in Moultrie, Tifton, and Thomasville.
Soon to be in Albany and Valdosta.
Great cars, no credit check.
It's as easy as pie.
Welcome back to the show, folks. My first guest of the night is a part of the post-approval team on Dev Forums, a ROBLOX QA test member, and also a lot of other good things, but mainly he's an awesome developer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome railworks2. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, actually. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Great to have you here. So let's start off with, what do you do on Roblox?
So I do a lot of cool stuff in a range of places, either be community work here on the Dev Forums, or working in the Roblox community Discord as a supervisor, or doing business, working with people and companies doing a range of business-based work. It's a range of work, but always behind the scenes, and it's a lot of fun.
Can you also go into more detail about your role within Dev Forums?
So Dev Forums as a whole has a range of different roles you can be in. So I'm specifically doing post approval, which is sort of about taking post people put in to make sure it's up to standard. So to make sure engineers know that the feature request or the report is at standard. That's primarily for the members, but for those who are a bit more well-known system as regulars, can post directly. And it's sort of all trying to make sure post up to high standards as much as we can. But it's not just post approval; it's also stuff around dev in general, giving advice and just feedback into what people are doing, and say, "Hey, that's great," or "Hey, let's do this better," and all that sort of thing.
Oh, okay. And what about your role as a ROBLOX QA member?
So, as a QA tester, specifically in the NDA side of everything, I tend to test games, whether from Roblox events to developer requested games. All I have to do is simply go and join the Roblox QA Discord and simply request the game, and me and a load of other people will help test the game, trying to find bugs and issues, or general suggestions for trying to make the game as best as it can. So from other events like the recently released Wonder Woman to the Bloxy Awards to Egg Hunt, if it's a Roblox event, it's more likely we've tested at some level and try to make sure it's the best we can be, even if sometimes our bug reports don't always meet the final product.
Ah, okay. So, do you have any fond memories of what you do within Roblox?
Honestly, for the last 10 years, it's been an absolute blast. I've done so many different things with so many different people. It's hard to give one memory, but I think whether it's been, whether it's been publicly or privately, there's always been a good moment on Roblox.
Okay. Now, it says here about your business within Roblox. Are you able to explain what sorts of businesses do you do?
So I tend to focus on a concept called business management, in which I manage businesses here on Roblox, whether it's with people or more directly with companies. It's sort of all about trying to give support to people in the business aspect of everything, try to help them do what they need to do in the way they need to do it, while giving support on what's required. So that could be anything from more financial-based stuff to note-taking to being a personal assistant. Whatever it needs behind the scenes, I'm there to do it. And that's mostly it.
Ooh, cool. You're also into cybersecurity, from what I understand.
I can offer a range of information. It depends what you want to know, because it's such a wide spectrum. But one thing I've done is on the dev forum, there is a topic on the introduction to basic security online, and I helped peer review that with the author, the newbiest noob, and it's sort of about just trying to investigate cybersecurity as part of my degree at the moment.
All right. And finally, you're also the owner and founder of Reworked. What's that business about?
So Reworked is the game studio I created to for the full accelerator program, and I hope to try to create a load of fun experiences with people. Although we don't know much public at the moment, we're just waiting on ROBLOX to get back on us about the accelerator, and as soon as we announce, we shall announce in the correct places, such on Twitter and stuff.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time with us today. And when we come back from break, iiPrimeLion is my next guest. Stick around and we'll be right back after the break.
Hello?
Jim, it's Susie. Our house is on fire. Can you come over?
Of course. I'm on my way.
Hello, this is Cal.
Cal, this is Mike Case.
Hi, what's up, Mike?
My boy just wrecked the car.
Is your son hurt?
Not yet.
Hello?
Kurt, this is Leonard. I got a business opportunity I'd like to discuss with you.
Why don't you meet me in the office in about a half hour?
You got friends in the insurance business.
Cruising down the street in my fresh new ride, when this car came from nowhere and hit us from the side. I was injured real bad. Thanks to Arrowhead Clinic, I got treated real fast. So don't waste another minute. Dial 770-961 pain. 770-961 pain. If you've been injured in a car wreck and in need of a check, dial 770-961 pain. They can treat you for your injuries first, and if you ask, they can recommend a lawyer to get what you deserve.
Welcome back. So my next guest, a very special one indeed. He's the CEO of a popular group, GCW, which currently has more than 2,300 members. He's also a developer, host, and a recipient of a Lifetime Achievement Award. He's also rich. It's iiPrimeLion.
Hi.
Hello. Hi. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. So how
I'm
are
doing
you?
well. Hanging in there, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you do as CEO of GCW?
As CEO, I overtask a lot of things. Mainly, I think I just keep things in order. Everyone else usually has a role and what to do. Just recently today, at the time we're taping this, we released a new handbook for everyone to read. It can be for contestants or staff or moderators, administrators to read. But yeah, I think pretty much we're kind of making things a bit more easier. So a lot of us can be a lot more organized. We just want to make sure that everyone is having a good time, I guess you could say.
So you have a talk show of your own called Today on CBS,
Yeah,
and it's in its third season, if I recall.
Yeah.
Now, the show itself has been on break for a long time. What's going on?
Well, what happened, GC News, it came into play in late April, and ever since then, we had probably around zero time to really tape a show. So instead, we kind of took a hiatus for a few months.
GC News doesn't exist anymore.
Well, yeah. Well, okay. So that kind of got shut down as well. It didn't get shut down, but a summer break as
Wait,
well. It's
GC's
just a
got
lot
shut.
of no. It's because it's just so much going on, and we at the time we were focusing on hallway awards, and Gamer wanted to do GC News at the same time, and it was like too stressful. But now it's kind of like we're focusing on different projects. Like we have Game Show Marathon coming up this month, and then Gamer has his own summer game show was coming up, I think, either this month or next month. So it's just a lot going on right now. We don't have time to do things like that. But to answer today on CBS question, we are planning to come back this weekend and tape a show, and we are planning to release episodes that have not been out yet.
Oh, okay. So how did you get into the Roblox game show community?
It's a very long story. I'll keep it short though. I've been here since 2015. My first job, I guess, in the community was a model for the then Price is Right Robloxia series. That's kind of where I got started at, and then from there, I became a trusted admin and worked in TGSH, also known as Team Game Show Hallway. That shut down last year, and I've owned 2 game show groups in my life. The first game show group being Roleplay Television, which I know a lot of people have some history with that one. And then game show Currency Winnings, which was created in 2017. And I never obviously expected to be where I am right now. 3 years ago, when I created the group, it was meant for a side group, like a side kind of do whatever you want type group with, and I kind of you only use that to do my own little shows like Family Feud or Do or No Do. We were basically, that group was doing shows that other groups weren't doing at the time, and then it became a mainstream group last year to replace TGSH.
Ever since you made your account in 2015, how much has changed within the community?
A lot. I can't even begin to tell you how much has. I mean, it's gone from, because usually, back in 2015, 2016, it was the owners it was just the owners making builds and scripting, and they were doing all the work. And then, they began hiring developers, and we've had a lot more, what's the word? We had a lot more variety. It's been expanded in terms of development, and we've had a lot more projects because of that, because there's now more people to build things for the groups. And now having a developer for your group it's a necessity. I can't even say it right. It's a necessity. How do you say it?
Necessary requirement of assets.
No, like a necessary, like, let me type it. Something like, I can't even spell it. Wow.
Necessity.
Necessity. That's the word.
Don't think you spelled it right either.
No, I didn't. I didn't spell it right.
Why is that?
Okay. But yeah. but basically what I was saying is that yes, it is a basic necessity. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. It's a basic thing now to have a developer in your group. It's just become a new normal. But that's just one of the things that have changed ever since I've been in the community. And there's just so many new faces, so many people that have not been here, maybe even 3 years ago, that are here now. And it's quite interesting. It's quite fun, honestly. I know everyone here now, and it's become a big community, I guess. So.
Okay. So people may not know this, but you're a diehard fan for Selena, and I'm not talking about Selena Gomez.
Oh, that's very true. Yes.
What makes her stand out of all the things?
Okay. Well, I'll answer spontaneously. First, I think Selena really gives me hope and gives me courage because of all the hard work she put in as a musical artist. She was not only that, but she was a fashion designer. She was an advocate. She was so many other things that no one really got to see. And on top of that, she's about to come out with this crossover album, which will bring her into English mainstream music. But because she was murdered before that, we only got to see about 4 songs that were actually new. And I think it just left us all on a cliffhanger. And a lot of us, when we see her, it gives us, so I can't even really explain the type of energy that it gives you, and you just want to live on her legacy through her music. I think that's how she would want to be remembered. But mainly it's because I believe she was one of the last, or one of the only celebrities that actually had a positive role in so many things, in keeping kids in school, not using drugs, so many other things that she supported and advocated for. But I think the number one reason why is because she deserves it, and if it wasn't for that movie that came out, in 1997 about her life, I would never know who she was. But I should have known who she was, because she should be living right now, and she should have had released that album and became a crossover star. For example, Gloria Estefan. But yeah, that's why I'm such a diehard fan.
Okay. Well, we don't have any much time, but one more question. Will you ever take a break?
No. I am a workaholic. I work 24/7. I might take maybe a week break, but no, I am always working. I'm always doing what needs to be done, and unless I can no longer fulfill my duties, then no, I won't work anymore. But I can for now, and that's my responsibility.
At the expense of
Yeah,
schoolwork.
at the expense of my sleep time. My God, yes.
And your
I mean, I stayed up
schoolwork.
like 4 or 5 a.m. This morning, and I got up at 3-ish, and it's 3:44 currently, and I'm here being interviewed. So,
Nice.
laughs cutely and insomnia.
Nice.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being here after
course, thank
quitting
you.
last time. Up next, we have the TOFtroversy, so don't touch that button, and yeah, we're right back.
I'm here at J&P Automart, where they've been selling quality pre-owned vehicles for over 50 years. As you know, the new generation has been dealing and accepting all reasonable offers. All of these great deals have forced us to increase our inventory. We have models for all your needs. Let's take a look.
Not that model, this model. Not that model, this model. Not that model, this model.
Check this out. Most of our vehicles come back with a 3-month or 4,000-mile powertrain warranty. So come check us out.
Bowling, bowling, bowling.
97-cent bowling is back. This Labor Day weekend, bowling is only 97 cents a game from 9 to 7. It's backed by popular demand. Friday through Monday, pay only 97 cents a game. Bring your friends and family, even the kids, because bumper bowling lets everyone hit pins. Bowling is perfect for the holiday, so let's get rolling.
At Triangle Bowl Richardson, Showplace Lanes Garland.
Bowling holiday.
Welcome back to the show, folks. Now, if you're just tuning in, you suck. Now, before we end it off, apparently there's a big controversy in the Discord server, which you should join, about some pretty dark stuff. Kirk?
Well, so basically, there was a cat video. It was and this is the original one that everyone played, where they warped a video of a woman saying hi to a cat's name, using their name. The cat meowing, but it sounds really weird using the warp. Now, the original video, the cat's name was Herbert, but the warped video, it sounds like Hubert, and so. So Vogue would not let it go after showing the original video that it was called Herbert, not Hubert. So me and her had a spam off about which name is right. In the end, democracy won. It was a bunch of people, and Herbert was the one standing respectably at the top. So yeah, Herbert won the battle against that.
That's it?
Yeah, that was it.
It was about a stupid cat and how to pronounce his name? I'm done. Bye. I'm leaving. Good night. Can you open?
Just go out the other... If you're still bad, just go out the other door.
Bye.
Oh, no, he's not. We'll see y'all next month.
Hey, did you like our episode? We did. I don't think Digital did. If you liked our episode and want to give us feedback, go to the description down below to find the feedback form. Don't forget, we'll have our next episode soon. Probably not.